So you're thinking about moving to Africa. Fantastic. It's a dream for many of us in the diaspora. You see the pictures, hear the music, and miss the food. Maybe it's time to go home. But moving is more than just booking a ticket. You need a plan. We'll cover the 10 most important things to know before you move. Whether you're starting a business, retiring, working remotely, or reconnecting with your roots, this is for you. So grab a seat, get comfortable, and let's talk about making your move a success. Would you buy a car without checking its history? Or move to a country without doing your homework? Africa isn't one country, it's 54, each with its own language, laws, and culture. Dive deep, learn the customs, the language, the rules. Respect goes a long way. So research like your life depends on it, because it kinda does. Let's talk about money. Moving to Africa? It might be cheaper or not. Rent in Accra could top Ohio, but groceries and street food can be a bargain. Don't assume, make a real budget. Track rent, utilities, transport, and fun. A budget is your roadmap, not a restriction. Okay, so you've got your budget. Now, how are you going to fund it? Unless you're retiring with a giant pile of cash, you're going to need an income. The job market in many African countries can be competitive. That's the polite way of saying it can be tough. It's not always about what you know, but who you know. Networking is everything. Before you move, start connecting with people in your field on LinkedIn. Reach out to professional organizations. The formal job market might have fewer openings than you're used to, and the application process can be slower than a tortoise walking in peanut butter. So, you need to be proactive and persistent. Don't just show up and expect a job to fall into your lap. But here's the exciting part. Africa is the continent of entrepreneurs. The spirit of the side hustle is strong here. If the formal job market seems daunting, maybe this is your chance to start that business you've always dreamed of. There are gaps in the market everywhere, problems waiting for innovative solutions. From tech startups to artisanal bakeries, the possibilities are endless. Or perhaps you can bring your job with you. The rise of remote work has been a game changer. If you can secure a remote position with a company based elsewhere, you could have the best of both worlds. A stable international salary and the vibrant lifestyle of living on the continent. Just make sure you have that reliable internet we talked about. Your Zoom calls depend on it. This is a big one, so listen closely. Your health. It's the most valuable thing you have, and you can't afford to be casual about it when you move. Healthcare systems across Africa vary dramatically. Some cities have world-class private hospitals that look like five-star hotels, where you can get excellent care for a price. And that price can be astronomical if you're paying out of pocket. On the other hand, public healthcare facilities can be under-resourced and overcrowded. It's a reality you need to face head-on. You cannot, I repeat, cannot move without a solid health insurance plan. It's non-negotiable. It's like wearing a seatbelt. You hope you'll never need it, but you'd be a fool not to have it. Start your research now. Look into international health insurance providers that offer comprehensive coverage in the country you're moving to. Read the fine print. Does it cover emergency evacuation? This is crucial. If you're in a remote area and something serious happens, you'll want a plan that can fly you to the nearest top-tier hospital, even if it's in another country. Talk to expats and locals. Ask them which hospitals they trust, which doctors they recommend. Find out if you need any specific vaccinations before you go. And be sure to bring a good supply of any prescription medications you take, along with the prescription itself, as your specific brand might not be available. Don't wait for an emergency to figure out your healthcare plan. Be prepared. The search for a place to live. It can be an adventure in itself. You'll see everything from sprawling houses with gardens and swimming pools to slick modern apartments in high-rise buildings. But finding the right one takes work. The first big question is, rent or buy? For most people moving for the first time, renting is the smarter option. It gives you flexibility. It allows you to get to know the city, to figure out which neighborhoods you love, and which ones have terrible traffic at 5 p.m. before you make a massive financial commitment like buying property. Buying property as a non-citizen can also involve a labyrinth of legal hurdles, so it's best to wait until you're settled and sure. When you're looking for a place to rent, safety and infrastructure are key. Is the neighborhood secure? Does it have a reliable supply of water and electricity? In some places, having a generator and a water tank isn't a luxury. it's a necessity. Ask these questions. Use a reputable real estate agent, or better yet, get recommendations from people you trust. Be wary of scams asking for money up front before you've even seen the property. Go and see the place in person. Turn on the taps, flick the light switches, check for cell service, and be prepared to negotiate. Rent prices aren't always set in stone. Finding that perfect home is a huge part of feeling settled and happy, so take your time and choose wisely. Paperwork isn't fun, but it's the boss level you must beat to live your dream abroad. Every country's rules are different and confusing. Don't just show up and hope for the best. Start early, check the official embassy website, and gather every document you need. If it's overwhelming, consider a relocation specialist. It's worth it. You can have the perfect house, a great job, and all your paperwork in order. But if you feel lonely, none of it will matter. Moving to a new country, even one you feel a deep connection to, can be isolating at first. You've left your friends, your family, your favorite coffee shop where the barista knows your order. You have to rebuild your social life from scratch, and that takes effort. You can't just sit in your house and wait for friends to magically appear at your doorstep. You have to be intentional about building your community, your support network, your tribe. This is what will make a new place truly feel like home. So how do you do it? Get out there. Join groups that align with your interests. Are you into hiking? Find a local hiking club. Love to read? Look for a book club. A religious person? Connect with a local church, mosque, or temple. Expat groups on Facebook or other social media platforms can be a fantastic resource for meeting people who are going through the same transition as you. They can offer practical advice and instant camaraderie. But don't just stick to the expat bubble. Make an effort to befriend locals, your colleagues, your neighbors, the person you buy your bread from every morning. Be open, be friendly, say yes to invitations. Building genuine connections takes time, but it is the most rewarding investment you will ever make. If you're moving with children, their well-being is your #1 priority. And a huge part of that is their education. Choosing a school can honestly be one of the most stressful decisions for parents making an international move. You have a few main options, each with its own pros and cons. There are international schools which often follow a British or American curriculum. These can be a great choice because they provide a familiar educational environment, making the transition smoother for your child. They are also very diverse, with kids from all over the world. The downside? They can be incredibly expensive. We're talking private university-level fees in some cases. Then you have the local private schools. These can offer a high standard of education, often at a more affordable price point than the big international schools. They provide a great opportunity for your kids to integrate with the local culture and make local friends. The curriculum might be different from what you're used to, so you'll need to do your research to ensure it aligns with your long-term educational goals for your child. Finally, there are the public schools. The quality of public education varies wildly from country to country, and even from district to district. While it's the most immersive option, you need to investigate the resources, class sizes, and language of instruction very carefully. Start this research early, talk to other parents, and arrange school tours if you can. Let's address the elephant in the room: safety and security. It's a topic that comes up a lot, often painted with a very broad and unfair brush by international media. Yes, like anywhere else in the world, some places have higher crime rates than others. But let's be clear, the entire continent is not a dangerous war zone. That narrative is tired and untrue. The key to staying safe in Lagos or Nairobi is the same as staying safe in New York or London. Be aware of your surroundings, use common sense, and listen to local advice. Don't walk alone at night in unlit areas. Don't flash expensive jewelry or wads of cash. It's basic street smarts. Get to know your new environment. Talk to your local colleagues and neighbors. They will tell you which areas to avoid, the best way to get around, and what the local emergency numbers are. Save those numbers in your phone right away. Understand the local laws and, more importantly, respect them. What might be a minor infraction back home could be a serious issue here. It's also wise to register with your country's embassy or consulate when you arrive. They can provide assistance and information in case of an emergency. Ultimately, safety is about being prepared and informed, not being paranoid. Millions of people live safe, happy, and productive lives across the continent every single day. You can too. Adjusting to life here means embracing a new rhythm, where time is fluid and patience is key. Appointments may start late and things move at their own pace. You'll encounter new traditions, ways of communicating, and a strong sense of community. With an open mind and a willingness to adapt, you'll find the experience truly enriching. Your adventure awaits. Moving to Africa is a life-changing journey, one that's rewarding but requires preparation. The more you know before you go, the smoother your landing will be. Dive into research, connect with others, and learn from their stories. There's a community ready to welcome you. Travel safe, plan smart, and see you on the continent.